Hey, Denali down south here, except up in New York right now during the whole coronavirus thing. Except, let's see, this is what, middle of March. Hopefully, by the time I post this, it's fizzled out and not too many people have suffered and died. I mean, I know when I'm posting this, some have. We're up here for a wedding and delivering some supplies to the family that don't have access to it. Just to prove when it is here, I'm going to go ahead and plug this in without cutting. Not very many people out on the streets. It was a easy drive in. Sorry, just waiting for the car to load up here. Okay, hopefully this doesn't get too crazy. Okay, Google. No, I think this is supposed to work. Okay, Google. Well, hold on. Okay, Android Auto. Okay, Google. Boy, I feel embarrassed. Maybe it's still just trying to load everything. Okay, Google. I don't know why it's not coming up with stuff on the car here, so we'll just do this a different way then. I'll just because I grabbed my wife's phone to show you all and thought it would have done this. Well, let me try it one more time, because maybe I plugged her phone in. Kind of embarrassing here. Okay, Android Auto connected. That's making noises. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Okay. Okay, Google. I don't know. Okay, not loading up. So we'll just go ahead and just do it on the screen, and I'll show you. Okay. So I'm going to show you that, and we're just going to type in. Oh, sorry. There's an easier way to do this without, flipping the screen and be like, you're editing stuff. Okay. Today's date, Sunday, March 15th. And then I'll just type in NYC. You can see location, got a little dot there. That's where we're at, and I'll hit news, and you see de Blasio considering lockdowns. Let's see, coronavirus. Hopefully you caught all that on the screen there, so you know what kind of what day it is. So I didn't vlog the trip up here because it was kind of rushing to get up here, and we just wanted to focus on the traffic. We did run into a blizzard, or not really blizzard, but some decent snow actually on the way up. We didn't push through as hard as we usually do on our drives up here, just because, you know, we didn't want to stress our bodies and compromise our immune systems. So we took a little longer than normal to come up here. We also you know, as I said, up here for a wedding that really got you know, downplayed, and a lot of our events for the wedding got canceled. So yeah, so hopefully not too many people have suffered. Hopefully I don't get the virus. Hopefully none of the family do. And hopefully the world has learned from this experience. Now my wife's phone is ringing. And yeah, it's just you may have seen in other videos how busy this place has been before, so just wanted to show you that now. I'm going to turn the camera around. So you see, so yeah, as you can see, a few people are out, but not many. So again, hopefully not a lot of people have suffered, and hopefully, you know, the world has learned self-reliance more and not to panic and go crazy. So hopefully we've learned a lesson, and hope I don't get anything and family doesn't get anything and everything's well. Take care. So I got dragged back out here to the Woodbury Commons, and as you can see, it's pretty deserted now compared to last time, and you can actually hear the music in the background here that they're playing. Hopefully it's not coming through too much on the video like last time with a lot more people. Kind of drowned it out more, so you can hear it as well, and hopefully it doesn't come through in the video, and so I don't get a copyright strike. I don't know, I guess somebody's talking on it right now, so you probably can't hear it, but it was playing just a minute ago and coming through pretty clear. So you can see this place is deserted, and I didn't really want to come out here, but I got drug out here. I guess, I don't know if you remember how to do a return on something they bought out here last time, and I don't know. So just as a good family member, I ran them out here. But yeah, so here we are, just again to show you kind of the effects of what's going on right now. Yep. So I guess kind of a nice thing, and I mean, of course there's no nice thing about the whole coronavirus thing, though, is the roads here in New York are pretty clear, so it makes driving a whole lot easier. So I mean, that's kind of nice, but again, at what cost? I mean, you know, the people getting sick, the economy going crazy, all the panic and stress. So That's not cool. But, you know, hey, at least the driving's nice. No, I mean, trade-off's not worth it, but hopefully, you know, no one in my family gets sick. Hopefully no one in your family gets sick or worse from it, and hopefully we as a society learn to, you know, from this painful lesson, but hopefully we learn. And you know, hopefully I don't get sick, and I'll probably add to this video if something does happen, and maybe, you know, I'll post some videos after this of you know, changes that we'll make in our lives. So this will definitely be a interesting video when it uploads, retrospective, to see. Well, there goes the plane. Go figure, right? So when this uploads, it'll be interesting to see how things have changed and we've handled it since I've recorded it. And it's just eerie, and I don't know if it's gonna get eerier as things go on. I mean, as of right now, they're still getting ready for the wedding. I'm just going to get lunch for everybody while everybody gets ready. Yeah, not nearly as busy. So I have to run back down to the 7-Eleven to get a Clorox pin because the bride got a little bit of a pizza and dripped on her dress. I told her to be careful. So I don't know, I guess there's rumors about there being interstate travel lockdown. Hopefully that doesn't come true. I guess if it is declared, hopefully they give a time frame, and our plan is to bail out if that happens. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, that'd be terrible on our, you know, freedoms to travel. I hate to be stuck here, you know, a place we don't know very well. You know, I guess we'll see what happens. But it's an interesting time for sure. Yeah. So here we are, 1 week later from getting back in quarantine here at the house. Everyone's doing okay. Our state just got put on the lockdown. Our city got put on the lockdown a couple days ago, and then the major metro area about a day or two before that got put on the lockdown as well. Right now, the global cases, just looking at the TVs, over 460,000 with over 20,000 deaths, almost 21,000 deaths, and in the US over 64,000 cases and almost 900 deaths. Also, I saw just in the county I'm in alone right now, the count is 27 deaths. I don't know what the or is it cases, not deaths, but just cases. It might just be cases. I don't want to hype that up too much if it's just cases and not deaths. Maybe it is just cases. You know, the family up in New York's feeling fine. My family right here is doing fine. One of my daughters does have a slight fever, but nobody's showing any other symptoms besides that. her fever might actually have been caught from a different circumstance that I can't really get too much into, or at least I don't want to talk about it on video, but some of you already know what happened. Yeah, but it's not really involved with me or my wife currently getting her exposed. But overall, we're doing okay. So I think I'm gonna post this right away as kind of with the other footage I took. I do usually do a lot of these videos kind of way in advance. I figure just how timely events are. I'm gonna do this one, or the video that I took in New York, plus this one, just kind of up together, and then maybe in 1 year post a video as well showing maybe just kind of a progression of how things have gone, maybe little snippets put together of videos that I've taken related to this topic altogether. I don't want to do like a weekly update about it. I think that'd just be too much, but just kind of, yeah, just put them all together in a short video, maybe in a year, showing an update. I think that'd be okay. And then just continue on with the other uploaded videos as well, as they were normally scheduled. I think that might be okay, because I don't want to overwhelm the servers and your media, your social media feeds with updates, because I'm sure that's already been blown up with everything. So I figure I'll just do that. But just as of this upload, everybody's doing okay. So just, yeah, normally I'd say, hey, get outside and, some fresh air would do you all right. But I guess get outside responsibly. But really just, don't panic and keep your head about yourself is the main thing about it. So take care. Yeah, so we took a lot of precautions up there in New York. I mean, we had our, hand sanitizers and mask and Lysol and wipes, and we didn't go out anywhere. Definitely stayed away from a lot of people, at social distancing stuff. As you see, I'm wearing my glasses even, so I just don't touch my eyes as much with my contacts. A lot of plans were changed up in New York to stay away from people. As soon as the whole wedding events were over, we hightailed it out of there, got back, took everything out of the car, even things we didn't wear or used, we put those in its little kind of quarantine area themselves and sanitized it. Spent about another 3 days washing those and sanitized the vehicle there, and washed those clothes and everything that we brought. Even if we didn't use it, we still washed it, and been pumping up on our vitamins and veggies and lots of water and stuff, and just trying to keep healthy and stay away from people, but also getting fresh air and not going out. And everybody's been doing okay. We took a lot of precautions up there, and a lot of precautions as well down here. So we're all feeling well, and everybody up there is doing well. So that's good. And we usually, of course, take some health precautions when going up there, but we did a lot this time. I mean, gloves, as I say, gloves, hand sanitizers, wipes, Lysol. It was extreme this time. And when the wedding events were over, we were out. We were gone, because we didn't want to stay in that hot spot for long. All right, so here we are on Easter. So yeah, it's been almost 3.5 weeks, so almost a month since we've been back from New York. The confirmed cases of the coronavirus for the world is 1.8 million, with over 112,000 deaths. And for the US, we're at over 532,000 cases with over 21,000 deaths. Been work at home since. The kids have been schooled at home since. They've, I believe, decided they're going to do virtual classes for the rest of the school year. I'm not sure if they're going to do it for the actual rest of the calendar year, but at least the rest of the school year. Not sure how the rest of that is going to go. Of course, we all have the, stay-at-home orders, except for essential services. Yeah, I've only headed out a few times for groceries or to get a couple supplies. Got the mobile victory garden, as I like to call it, complete. So about 9 different veggies in pots, so we can move them into a greenhouse that I bought that I'm gonna put together when it actually, weather starts getting colder. We had 1 fruit tree just already, but I planted 4 more. I got a hydroponic system on the way, but that's being slow, of course, because everything's backed up. As you see, still wearing the glasses so I don't touch my eye, putting in and out contacts. Everyone's still healthy here, and all the family has been healthy. Look at my eyes, look kind of funny with the reflections and the refractions going on. But yeah, no, everyone's been staying healthy, so that's good. But of course, lack of supplies in the stores, and even online ordering them. I've lost some weight. That's probably just due to eating better in the house, not going out for lunch and stuff like that. Doctor's appointments and stuff have been all telemedicine. Churches have been closed and doing online services as well. But yeah, everyone's been just kind of hunkered down around here. We got in 1 hike, but that was just way out, way kind of far away from here. The local trails, I guess, have been packed because those haven't been shut down, and kind of the local government has been encouraging people to use those. So even though we're supposed to be socially distancing from each other, those trails have been packed with people just trying to get out of the house. So we haven't been doing a lot of hiking, and I haven't been doing a lot of hiking lately, except for the 1 hike that we've gotten in so far as of this video, which was, as I said, a way out. I mean, it was a 3-hour drive from here, and the metro that it was close to was probably over an hour drive from there. So we only saw 1 other family on the whole trail, the whole probably 4.5 hours we were out there. So it was pretty far out there, and yeah, it wasn't busy, so that was nice. But as I said, the local trails around here, have apparently been pretty packed, so I haven't been getting much of that done. So a lot of housework getting done. Cleared out the flower bed in front of the house. I'm going to be replacing that with more food bearing stuff. Filled up 2 55-gallon drum liners with plants and also just weeds and stuff I pulled out of the bed. And there's still more I had to pull out, so it was pretty wild in there. Don't think I'm gonna get anything done today. It rained pretty bad last night, rained this morning, and more storms and some severe are expected to move in here pretty soon, so probably won't be getting work done on that today, but maybe tomorrow or the next few days. Maybe even have to push it off till next weekend to do more work on that. But progress, at least on the yard, and a little bit more self-sustainability is moving on. So yeah, just kind of a little update that I'm gonna add to the in a year video, which is actually when you'll see this, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video. All right, so here we are with another part of this COVID-19 coronavirus update section of this 1 year video. We are at about getting ready to start phase 2 of our state's unlocking process. Right now in our state, there's just over 4,000 confirmed cases and just over 200 deaths. But there's also almost 2,700 recovered cases, so that's good in the state. Also, though, in the country, there's 1.26 million confirmed cases and about 74,500 deaths. So that's kind of crappy, but whatever. I mean, it's out there. But 171,000 people have recovered, so that's nice. And 3.78 million confirmed cases worldwide, 1.26 million recovered, and 265,000 deaths. So I mean, it's still going, but they're unlocking. The state phase 2, as I said, just started. Still, just kind of everybody is still just kind of weary about going out. There is still a lot of social distancing and sanitation protocols being followed at these businesses. I still, my family and I, and still a lot of people that I know, friends as well, are definitely very weary about going out. And if they do, of course, still taking the measures like mask. A lot of businesses still are saying, if you come in, wear a mask. Be prepared to have your temperatures taken. Blocking off like every other table. If you go to like a restaurant, a lot of restaurants aren't even opening yet, which I don't blame them. I probably wouldn't. I don't even know if I'd eat in at a restaurant anyway right now, at least not for a while. If you're going to get a haircut, both you and the barber or stylist, you got to wear, both of you have to wear a mask. Be kind of hard for me because I got a lot to get around on. So a lot of protocols are still being taken, and of course, I guess with every phase of an unlocking process, there would be a little jump in cases. Hopefully, we don't have like a big second wave go on, but I guess we'll see as the summer progresses into fall, and then of course, flu and cold season again, and when cases of flus and cold jump, and we'll see if these cases of the COVID-19 jump again when everybody's kind of confined together again. So kind of see what happens. So here we are on Memorial Day of 2020, still during coronavirus. Our state is 1 week or 2 weeks, I think 1 week, into phase 2 of unlocking. Our county has got 802 confirmed cases, 37 deaths, 664 recovered cases. The state, 5,960 confirmed cases, 4,465 of those recovered, 311 deaths. The country, 1.69 million cases, 353,000 recovered, 99,000 427 deaths worldwide, 5.47 million confirmed cases, 2.2 million recovered, 345,000 deaths. Still a lot, but I guess the cases seem to be slowing down. I guess New York is slowing down up there as well for the nation's hotspot. I guess in the world, Brazil currently has ramped up to be the epicenter of the cases right now. In the U.S. yesterday or today, I believe just decided to ban travel to and from Brazil. Still, there's a lot of travel restrictions out there too. Even though the state is, into phase 2, there's still a lot of retail and a lot of businesses, other businesses like restaurants, that still has either other restrictions going on or just decide not to open in general. I mean, I need a haircut bad. A lot of people are still going stir crazy. There's a lot of, I don't know, maybe not like a lot of harassment, but at least I see reports of harassment of people for wearing masks. I see reports of harassment of people for not wearing masks. Just coming in from all over the country, places where there are a lot of cases, places where there's not a lot of cases, which is just frankly ridiculous. I think, it's just ridiculous to be harassing people for really either one. I think we just need to take care of each other, really. I mean, I don't think we should be spreading sickness. I think if you're sick or you think you might be exposed to someone who is sick, I mean, you probably need to try to avoid people or not go out. And if you have to go out, wear a mask. If you're concerned about catching it, wear a mask, or try not to go out either. Just try to take care of yourself and others, and just kind of use common sense, and don't get on to people like that. I mean, that's going to tear apart the country too. Just as bad as the sickness will, as bad as the economy hurting will, just tearing each other apart will hurt us just as bad. So I don't know, we'll just keep seeing how things are going to play out. I mean, so far my family is doing okay. Overall, I mean, we're doing okay. Nobody's sick, so I mean, that's good. We at least my immediate family, me, my wife, and kids, we all got the antibody tests and all came back negative. I'm not sure if I talked about that yet or not. So if I hadn't already, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's kind of good and bad. It's kind of like, okay, it's good that we came back negative, because that means, okay, we've been doing everything right. We didn't get exposed. We can take care of ourselves. But that also means we might not have immunity, or at least at this time, they still aren't sure about how the immunity works if you have the antibodies. But if we came back that we did have the antibodies, that means, okay, where did we screw up and who did we possibly expose? But we might also be immune going forward. So I know it was kind of a double-edged sword, but yeah, we came back negative at the time we took the test. Still, but nobody's been showing any signs, so we're still okay. Yeah, as of this recording, things are still crazy, but I mean, everybody's healthy, so that's a plus. Today's July 1st, first day of phase 3 of reopening. Still the middle of coronavirus pandemic, middle of the George Floyd riots protest. And President Trump basically just said he'd use the military to take control of the protest if and calm the country down if the governors couldn't do it. Yeah. So this weekend, Trump had his first rally since like February, I guess, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they had been having some rising cases of the COVID-19. And of course, they had a whole bunch of people there. I guess not as many as they expected. And of course, they had protests along with it. I guess that wasn't too bad with the protest, violence, but also the turnouts weren't as big as everyone expected. So little trade-offs there. And I'm sitting here worried, I guess, like a lot of health experts, I'm saying I guess a lot, are about it being a possible super spreader event. They were handing out a lot of masks and hand sanitizers, and screeners were taking people's temperatures at the door, but it wasn't required that anyone that attended the event inside use the mask. So we'll see if there's an explosion in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and see if that becomes an epicenter. It was June 20th? Yeah, because it was Juneteenth weekend. Yeah, June 20th for the event. So we'll see what happens with the cases in the next 2 weeks. Oh boy, this will be fun. Okay, so I am back up here in New York City. Right now I'm in Brooklyn, and it's July, well, it's not July 4th, but it's just after July 4th. They started the phase 3 reopening of New York City today. Everyone's still wearing masks, as you see. Of course, some ways I'm not a fan of the mask, with the hiding identities and the, a little bit of restricted breathing, condensation and stuff. Not a fan of that, but also support, potentially not spreading it if you got it, type of thing. I support that part of it. So I don't think it's a requirement to wear them anymore, but most people around here are, so I don't know. In some ways, I guess that's nice. I was up here for the holiday weekend, and of course a lot of people were, so yeah, that was my newest check-in. But so they got the beaches and open, and restaurants are open for outside dining, and buses are running and stuff. So I don't know, see how it goes, and probably another update from back home for the next one. Yeah, I guess everything's going good down there. There's a rise of cases down there. The mayor of the biggest city nearby said all hospitality, hotel and restaurant workers need to wear masks. And it's like, they should have been doing that anyway. But he had no plans on making the general population wear it, and the governor said he wasn't considering that either. So we'll see if that changes by the time I get back home. I'm up here just for a couple weeks in New York, so see you there. Walking down a hallway all alone at LaGuardia Airport on a Saturday afternoon. That's freaky. And this is to my gate, to the terminal. Yeah, with my gate. This is freaky. So there's a mask mandate back at home now, and I guess New York has gone into phase like 4.5 or something. Back home, cases are rising like crazy. There's a travel ban, a quarantine between the two places in New York. So I got here before the ban or the quarantine order took effect here. So I have to quarantine. But if I decide to come back, as of right now, I will have to quarantine. But luckily I don't have to. This is on a Saturday afternoon. It's so freaky. Weird. LaGuardia Airport, Saturday afternoon. All right, so I am home. Yeah, after, that time back in New York. I'm not sure if I said it before, but my work from home got extended to January, which would have already passed by the time I post this. So if we get 2 more months, then my work from home will be for a total of 1 year. See how that goes. Also, at the time of recording this segment, the U.S. Deaths have now passed 150,000 with over 4.3, almost 4.4 million cases. Not sure about the recoveries right now. And the global death is almost the global cases, total cases is almost 17 million and 662,000 deaths. Also, of course, the numbers are going up all over, but also, recoveries are going up all over as well, including, over in the Philippines. Luckily, my family is staying safe, and, here in the U.S., wife's family, in the U.S. and over in the Philippines are staying safe as well. So, thankful for that. Wife is staying safe at her work. Of course, I'm staying safe in my work because I'm here. Kids are getting ready to start school in a few weeks. Right now, they've announced that they are having a choice between, the kids can actually choose, the parents can choose to do either online or in class. So they're running both lessons at the same time. So that should be interesting. So the parents can choose, which one do you want to send your kids to? So who knows, it might end up half the kids end up online, half the kids end up in class. I know a lot of districts were saying, parents choose, or, put in your 2 cents, and the district will decide if everybody goes in class or everybody goes online. Well, here, they decide, let's do both, and the parents choose which ones the kids are going to go to. So that's kind of weird, but hey, if they can figure out how to do it, I guess they'll do it. And I guess if the cases go too crazy, they'll probably just shift all the kids, that decide to go to in-person, to say, you're joining your online classmates. So see how that goes. Also, when I got home after being gone for, so long, the yard was crazy. like the grass was up to almost my knees. Usually it's so hot and dry here in July that I fear the grass wouldn't grow. Didn't choose didn't have my guy come and mow the lawn that I use a couple times a year. Usually I mow it, but usually him do a couple cuts in a year just to make it look nice. Decided, risk it. Figured it wouldn't rain that much. Nope. Humid. Rain like once a week, twice a week. The yard was nuts. Took a gamble and lost. Okay, so I guess it's been a few weeks, maybe, I forgot, since my last little COVID update. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Just found out that one of my friends, not down where I'm at, but up a little bit in Missouri, him and his family just caught the COVID, so prayers for him. Hope they'll be all right. School's starting, so yeah, my daughter's going to that in person. They're all required to wear a mask. So far it's okay, but of course predict that there's going to be a nice little explosion of cases from that. Our school district is starting from that, but others around the area are either going all virtual for first couple months or semester, I guess. Others are like the first half of the year is all virtual. Others is a mixed bag. Others are delaying a couple weeks. It's all over the place what each district is doing right now. So far, our county has just over 11,000 cases, in our state over 48,000. The U.S. is over 5.45 million cases with 171,000 deaths. 21.8 million cases worldwide with 773,000 deaths worldwide. 13.9 million recovered though, so at least there's recovery. Our county has 116 deaths, and our state 665 deaths, which and then the U.S. 171,000 deaths. I don't know if I just said that. So, all deaths suck. So, our cases in our county, since June there was a big spike, and then I guess it's kind of going like a slow stair step, or kind of going down, up and down with a slow decline. There's going to be a huge jump here, I think, with the schools are opening up. There's not a mask mandate in my town or county, but the big city that we're by has a mask mandate, so maybe that's helping. We'll see if that's actually helping. Has it been a month maybe? I don't know. Of course, also New York State did a travel restrictions with forced quarantine from a whole bunch of states, especially in the South. So see how long that goes on. Really kind of messes up our plans with traveling up there and traveling back. So see how things are going. Just hope everything gets under control. Wanted to have a garage sale this spring. That didn't happen. Of course, can't really you do garage sales during the summer, but with the COVID going on, it made it kind of hard, and then it's just so hot that it's hard to do garage sales anyway, except for a few hours in the morning. Then I was thinking about doing one here in the fall right now, because we're in the middle of August right now. I was going to do one in the fall, but maybe in about a month. But with the schools opening up, there's going to be another jump in cases, of course. There's already teachers and students that are going to the school that, it's like the first day or the day before or, a couple days after, they're getting test results back saying, whoops, we happen to have the COVID all along. So, there's going to be a jump here in the next, few weeks, 2 to probably 8 weeks or so, just this huge jump. So I don't think I'm going to have a garage sale probably this fall either. So it just keeps building with stuff, we're going to try to sell, and I'm not going to have all the traffic, at my place with what's going on. It'd be nice to have a little bit extra money with that, but yeah, I'm not doing it till everything gets under control a little bit, which I don't see it happening until probably next summer of 2021, so which will be after this video comes out at the 1 year mark. So hopefully things will be under control. We'll see. Longest segment yet. So just out here working on setting up this new tent, figuring out how to pitch it, get all the guys, tightened and everything like that before I actually end up taking it out on campouts and treks and stuff. Practice it in the yard. That's what you should do, so you're not caught off guard when you're out there. Anyway, as an update, so there was a COVID incident at one of my daughter's schools. Not at her school, but I guess like this school that she's by. So yeah, so they kind of have a weird school system here. So it's not really like the middle school, but it's like the middle school, but it's not the middle school. But anyway, it's like one grade right above her, but it's in another building. That there was a case of COVID, and with one of the students, like 41 people had to be quarantined and switched to online learning. So yay, but my daughter wasn't affected or anything. So yeah, so here we go. Schools are opening up, and of course, just like anytime school opens up, a bunch of kids get sick. So this time it'll be getting sick plus getting sick with corona. Okay, first off, I have to say this is like my favorite mask because I'm such a nerd. Spaceballs, the face mask, because merchandising. Anyway, I guess it's been a little bit since I've added to this collection, so it's just a little bit after Labor Day. All the schools have now started class in some capacity. Little jump in cases, not terrible, but a little jump from that. Also, yesterday I went and saw New Mutants, and it's my first time going to the movies since all this started, and I was the only one in the theater. And in the parking lot for the whole theater, it was maybe 8 cars, and probably 5 of them were from staff. So even though theaters have been open for probably 3 weeks maybe or so around here, nobody's going to them, at least around here. So cases are still kind of going up, but not terrible. But everyone's still healthy in the family. But yeah, so we'll just keep praying and seeing what happens, and hopefully everybody stays safe. Hey, just another quick update here. I actually got myself a haircut this morning. Not too bad. Anyway, for our state, we are almost at 1,000 deaths. The U.S. has just passed 200,000 deaths. So that's, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Other than that, everybody's, staying healthy and doing what we can. So I just wanted to throw a quick update out there. Okay, so Corona vlog update. Yeah, I'm heading out to North Carolina for a wedding / camp out. We'll see how that goes. Gonna try to stay relatively socially distance and wear the mask when I can. Hopefully it doesn't turn into some sort of, spreader event, and try to stay cautious out there. I don't know the numbers for North Carolina or the current numbers right now, but it's October, I don't know what is today, the 9th? I think it's the 9th. So, yeah, just gotta try to stay healthy and see how things go. Oh, I just want to add, even though, you need to try to keep yourself healthy, during these times. Also, you can't, or I don't believe you can, completely, cut yourself off from the world and society. You have to at least try to do some normal things, just, try to be healthy and smart about it. I hope, going to this wedding and camp out's a, smart decision. Maybe not, but at least while I'm out there, I can try to make smart and healthy decisions to at least minimize any risk. So we'll see. Okay, so today is Halloween. Don't remember when my last update was, but here's the one for today. Of course, cases continue to rise. It's always a bummer. Sorry, I got the sun kind of coming to my eyes over there. I guess it's kind of slowing down in some areas a little bit, but around here, numbers aren't very good. I went to a wedding over in North Carolina, which probably the social distance protocols were not followed as strictly as they could have been, but I tested negative twice after that, and as far as I'm aware from talking to everybody else that was there, nobody else tested positive either, so that's a good thing. Kind of a risk, but everybody was okay, so that's good. So, but otherwise everyone on my side, still, my parents and my grandma and my wife and her family, everybody's doing good, so that's a blessing. So yeah, just wanted to check in again. All right, so I don't know what the exact numbers are right now, but it's after Halloween. Texas and California have both exceeded 1 million cases. Our state, keeps doing record amounts just about every day, new records. Also, my daughter's school district has gone to virtual learning because it's a two-way school, and about 100 people through contact tracing had to be quarantined in one day. There have been a few, like 6 people through contact tracing, 8 people, stuff like that had been going on, but this was like almost 100 in one day in a small two-way system. So they went to virtual learning now until after Thanksgiving break. Luckily, everybody in my family has been healthy. A couple of my friends have came down with COVID, but it wasn't anything too severe, like requiring hospitalization or anything. Just, self-quarantine and, call us when, if it gets worse type of thing. But they were okay. Them and their families are okay, so that's good. And my family's okay, so that's good too. Also, Pfizer just said, or just a couple days ago, released that they had about a 90% effective so far vaccine. So we'll see what happens. That's all I have for right now. All right, well, as you can see, it's snowing. It's only a few days after my last update, but just wanted to throw some stuff out there that, I guess CDC has approved vaccines, but also my wife and youngest daughter have tested positive. So far, they're doing okay. My wife lost her sense of taste and smell and had the body aches and the fatigue. A little bit of coughing. My youngest daughter, she's doing okay so far, so maybe she just is asymptomatic. I don't know. So it's crazy too because usually my wife is more careful than I am about this. So it's kind of sad that she got it, but yeah, we'll just keep hanging on and see what happens. Oh, also, two other members of her family got it, but they're asymptomatic as well. So we'll just kind of see what happens. All right, so here we are on January 1st, 2021, New Year's Day. Had an okay Christmas, I guess. Everybody is recovered that in the family that got the COVID so far. So that's good. No real complications from it. No one had to go to the hospital. So that's good. The U.S. just passed 20 million confirmed cases. Not so good. They got the vaccines out. That is what it is. And in the state, of course, we still have cases and deaths, but it seems like they haven't been as high as they've been past, weeks and months. But since we just had Christmas and New Year's, we'll see if there's a bump. But everybody just kind of stayed in, and it's been raining and snowing the past every few days here for the past couple weeks. So I guess that's been kind of keeping people inside and separated more. We just now got most of it thawed out, so I think more is supposed to come later tonight, so I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, just want to give a quick update about the date and how the family's doing. All right, so it's January 20th, Inauguration Day. I don't know how many, I guess, timestamps or dates I've mentioned in these updates, but I'm not going to go back and tag them on each update either, so it is what it is there. So yeah, Inauguration Day, everybody's doing healthy though. So far, the family, everybody's recovered that. I got the COVID. Of course, the vaccines are rolling out. One of the biggest suburbs to the town around here rejected the mask, rejected having a mask mandate again. So that's interesting. They're like the only suburb that doesn't have it. So, oh well, it just keeps going. And then kids in school are still getting COVID and being sent home. Luckily, again, besides those cases that were in the family, nobody else has gotten it yet. So that's good. And we're supposed to be taking some trips this summer, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not, with everything being as slow as it is due to the COVID and the changes going on in the country and stuff. So I don't know if we'll be able to or not. We'll just kind of see how that goes. And you see that where's my finger there? Just see that spear? I made that spear. Didn't make the spear head. Made the spear. Put it together. Anyway, so yeah, that's just a quick update. Everybody's doing healthy. So we'll see you again. Okay, so it's been a little while since I've done an update. I need a haircut desperately. It's Valentine's Day right now. Just want to say, yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I've been doing DoorDash just to make a couple extra bucks for like the past, I don't know, week and a half maybe. Yeah, pretty fun. I guess it technically does increase my COVID risk because I am out there. The numbers have been going down, at least for new cases. Seems to be, let's see, worldwide. I mean, technically the worldwide cases can't, or deaths can't go down. But let's see here. Sorry. They changed how I did these numbers. Okay, 109 million for the world, 61 million recovered, 2.4 million dead worldwide. United States, 27.6 million cases, 484,000 deaths. Seems in our state, in our area, I mean, we still have a high number, but it's trending down now, so that's good. We'll see how things do since people get together for Super Bowls and Valentine's Day and stuff. So maybe we'll see another bump. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Can't tell you why or going to why the numbers supposedly are going down. Leave that up to you. Also, in about a month, we'll be heading back up to New York, which would actually be a nice full circle from when I started these COVID logs to ending it. So, all right, we'll try to talk to you later. So just in the middle of my dash here, because door dashing. Anyway, so this weekend I went over to Texas with a few friends, went camping. That was super fun. Still everybody in the family is doing healthy. And next week, we'll be going back up to New York, and it'll be one full year of these blogs. So that'll be fun. And hopefully everybody stays healthy. I don't have any numbers for you because I'm driving and I didn't look them up, but numbers in the state are going down, so that's good. Anyway, talk to you soon. Okay, so 1 year later, back in New York, people are wearing their mask. Social distancing isn't as much as it was. Restaurants are and retail's opening back up, and it's becoming more alive here, so that's good, I guess. Okay, final entry with some numbers before I post the video. Today is, what is today? March 27th. So 437,000 total cases for the state, 4,850 deaths. 30.2 million cases for the U.S., 548,000 deaths worldwide, 126 million cases, 71.6 million recovered, and 2.77 million deaths. Also my state, about a quarter of the state has had their first shot, and about a quarter of that have had their second shot. No one else in my family or my circle have been sick with it, so that's good. Besides my wife and her side of the family, no one else got it. That's within our circle, so that's good. Anyway, gonna post this whole thing, and hopefully the video, it's gonna be over an hour long. Hopefully it's less than an hour and a half. We'll see. Anyway, take care. That's the 1 year COVID diaries. Check out all these videos floating around here for other great content. Also, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, comment, check out the links below. It all helps the channel and the family. Every little bit.